start click. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. They've got Portis, Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Chris Middleton, and it's Antetokounmpo in at the 5. And for the Nets, we've got Brown. Durant is out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then there's Irving, and it's Harris in at the small forward. Pass to DiVincenzo. KD against Giannis. 6 on the shot clock.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek Freak, the most dominant paint scorer since Shaq himself.
And here's Holiday. Here's Middleton, and he banks in the layup.
And with great positional size, Middleton knows how to do damage down low.
And watching Antetokounmpo get to the rim can, GA, take your breath away.
Man, he can go around you, through you, or literally jump right over you. Call him the Freak, Superman, what have you. None of it feels like an exaggeration.
And it's good, 2 points.
When you think that this guy was so raw and so skinny coming into the league, now DeAndre Jordan brushing off these challenges with ease.
And it's Giannis missing.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Jordan dishes to Irving. Back to Jordan. Feeds to Irving. Out to Harris. Three-pointer.
As a defender, Middleton can suffocate you with his length. Nice stop there.
Inside. And Portis throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Pass to Irving. Puts up a 3. That shot off. And Milwaukee will come the other way. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
Yeah, I mean, the ball handling and body control for a guy that's Giannis's height, it's really impressive.
Passes it to Durant. Offensive rebound, Nets. And that one drops. Jordan's got his second bucket of the night.
How many times have we seen DeAndre Jordan take it off the window and convert? Boy, he is so good.
To the middle. Here's Giannis. Oh!
Wow.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Yeah, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Irving surveying the floor. Brown finds Harris. Over Middleton. Back to Brown. Just 4 to shoot. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Well, it seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcomed with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like Ja Morant, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And, you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. A terrific, terrific player.
3 terrific kids, you're right. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Here's Harden, and Harden with the stuff.
And I just love how aggressive Harden is inside. When he's deep like that, he is ready to finish with authority.
Here is Forbes. Giannis high post. And Giannis throws it down.
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Jeff Teague, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Harden, no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
It's his first trip to the line. And the first one drops. Both free throws good from Forbes. 26 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Harden scanning the floor.
Well, just a little too physical out there right now. That's already his second foul.
Brooklyn shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
And both free throws good for James Harden.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Outside Teague to the inside. Here's Lopez. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
Don't you love watching Brook Lopez get to that mid-range, stretch the floor with his shooting ability? Really good stuff.
Giannis Antetokounmpo. Earlier on, we ran into Bobby Portis to explain the origin.
I think the underdog story, started with.
And great playing with the chip on his shoulder has served Portis well.
Some guys try to block out the haters. Portis uses it as fuel to keep achieving more.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. And Brooklyn looking who they've got. Luwawu is out there with Green. Then it's Harden. Then there's Griffin. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. And there's the pass to DiVincenzo. And it's off from three-point range. Out to the right wing. Harden against Holiday. Low block shot. Griffin trying to get open. Harden with the bucket, getting it done inside. Harden's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, I love watching Harden be aggressive inside. One of the most efficient scorers in our game.
Holiday, the pass to DiVincenzo. Giannis high post. And it's Griffin with the rebound. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Jumps up, and Portis throws it down.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That's his first foul. A different look for Milwaukee. Lopez comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's P.J. Tucker in for Bobby Portis. Harden finds Green. Down low. Kicks it out to Harden. 6 to shoot. Got a piece of it. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Harris against Middleton. And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant. Lopez passes to DiVincenzo. Lets the three fly. The shot will not fall. The Nets go the other way with it. The feed now to Durant. Over Middleton. And KD the bucket on the assist by Brown. KD's got his first bucket of the night. Holiday surveying the floor. Middleton outside. From outside, off the mark. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. And Harris wide open. He shoots. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. And the Bucks with some changes. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. Now, here is Irving. He's guarded close. Brown. That's tipped, and he's able to get it back. Jordan kicks to Irving. They grab their own miss. And another shot, and he lays it up and in. Irving's got the lead up to 2 now for the Nets.
The cleverness, the fearlessness. Kyrie Irving outstanding at finding spots inside to capitalize from.
Forbes the pass to Lopez. Over Jordan. Milwaukee, no good that time either. And it's Irving with the ball for the Nets. Only given up 2 points this quarter. Pass to KD. Shoots over Tucker. Jordan dishes to Durant. And it's sent back by Lopez.
Just superb timing. Lopez stretches out beautifully to send that back.
Bucks trail by 4. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
A wide open look here for Lopez. And again, the Bucks miss.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Shoots over Tucker. Durant, that's good. KD's got 6 points.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
For 3, Middleton. Here's Connaughton. He's covered by Brown, and the shot goes in.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Brown outside. Taken away. Here's the break. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm. This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Forbes the pass to Middleton. From deep 3-point range, it's hauled in by Kevin Durant. KD's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Irving from long range. No good. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And as great as James Harden has been, his game has attracted a share of critics. And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. One of the stories here, James Harden getting it done today.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. We've got Antetokounmpo, Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with Holiday. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Middleton in at the small forward. And they will call over the back on the play. Now in the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather take? Kawhi and PG, Kevin Durant and Kyrie.
Well, wow. I tell you what, it's a tough call. You know, Kawhi's got a couple finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree. I'm going to agree with you. And Middleton kicks to Holiday. Antetokounmpo against Griffin. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing the muscles he's added to that near 7-foot frame.
That's good from Antetokounmpo. The Nets have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. And the 22nd pick in 2015, Bobby Portis with a nice shooting touch.
And at the same time, not afraid to mix it up, maybe to a fault. At times we've seen him get caught in the heat of the moment. You got to channel that competitive edge and stay strong mentally.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Middleton the pass to DiVincenzo. 4 on the clock. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. From deep.
And Green's defense, very important to this team's success. The way he gets up in the face of whoever he's guarding, it becomes infectious to the rest of his guys.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Bucks trail by 5. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Teague against Irving. And it's Lopez. That time on the assist by Teague.
This is exactly what you hope for from your point guard, Jeff Teague, unselfishly pulling all the right strings.
Outside Irving. And Durant, here we go. Again, the Nets for 2.
I'll tell you, very few players are as smooth and as easy as Kevin Durant is on the move. He just glides around the floor.
Lopez with the ball. He's picked up by Jordan. Out to the right wing. Forbes the pass to Tucker. It's good.
Oh, that's just superb coordination and balance right there. Tucker's hard to move once he gets the ball inside.
Outside Irving. Pass to KD. He dishes it to Jordan. Back to Durant. Brown outside. Pops it up for Jordan. And up the court come the Bucks. On the break, here's Teague. Passes it to Connaughton. The shot's good. Now just a 1-point Nets lead.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. There's the pass to KD. Shoots over Tucker. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. KD's got 4 points now in the quarter. And so it's Teague with it. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Pass to Connaughton. Here is Forbes. He's covered by Brown. The 10-footer. Teague can't hit.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
How about the quick jump from Kevin Durant? He was impressive on that one.
Teague kicks to Lopez. Here is Forbes, and it's Connaughton atop the key. Brown dishes to Irving. The shot's good. Brown making the play. And it's a 7-point Nets lead.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
Both teams deciding to change it up. We've got 28 seconds left here in the third quarter. And Antetokounmpo inside. Griffin's there. And the dunk by Giannis.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. DiVincenzo against Harden. And the jam by Harden.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? And so it's Brooklyn, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're feeling very... And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Green is out there with Griffin. Then it's Harden, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. So that's the Nets 5.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam. Harden finds Griffin. And the rejection by Giannis. The shot, no good. The Nets go the other way with it. Here's Harden. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
Oh, up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one. Pass to Llewellyn. Kicks it to Green. On the wing, Harden. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Oh, he touched it while it was in the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference. Bucks trail by 5. Middleton outside. Left side, out of the Kumbo. Shot clock at 6. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Pass to Llewellyn. Now Griffin. Knocked loose, and it goes out of bounds. That one's off Holiday. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter now. Irving for 3. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Bucks trail by 3. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Just hard to match up with Antetokounmpo's speed, especially in the open floor.
Outside Irving. Now the pass to KD. And finished off by KD.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious 2-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Holiday, the pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Giannis. And the dunk by Giannis.
And we talk about Antetokounmpo's all-around skills, and tonight it's been about the scoring. He's put this offense on his back.
Irving against DiVincenzo. Here's Durant, and KD throws it down.
Well, we know Kevin Durant is one of the elite players in the NBA, and if there's a big shot to be made, he wants to take it.
And Holiday kicks to Giannis. Back to Holiday. At the elbow, it's Antetokounmpo. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Kevin Durant.
You know, we always talk about what a rare talent Giannis is, and it's true. Unrivaled athleticism and versatility.
Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to haunt you. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game.
Kicks it down to Middleton. Outside Holiday. Middleton, the pass to Holiday. And again, the Bucks miss. And it's Irving with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. A 2-point game. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Shots good by Durant.
And this is what makes KD special, the willingness to absorb the responsibility of the big-time shot.
Giannis dishes to Holiday. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. The Nets have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the 4th. Pretty nice efficiency there. Got that one up quick. And now a 6-point Nets lead.
Man, that
is a good one. Kyrie really just comes alive when the game gets tight.
Here's Giannis. Yes!
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
Moving with it. Pass to Brown. Now here's Durant. Shoots over Portis. KD's shot is off.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
Portis, the pass to Giannis. That shot missing. Nice defense from KD. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses. And what a huge sequence that could be.
Wow, a play that might come to define this game.
If anyone wants to know where the momentum turned, that may have been it.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's... The Brooklyn Nets coming into the building and looking sharp, and they hope to be sharp.
Well, guys,
You've certainly come a long way, D.A. Thanks. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Durant is out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then it's Joe Harris. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Brown in at the 2-guard. And for Portland, pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Nurkic is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Jones in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Durant. Oh, and the jam by Durant!
That's how you get your boys on the bench going crazy. What an incredible dunk by Durant, who never ceases to amaze me.
Here's Lillard. Pass to McCollum. Lillard scanning the floor for 3. A shot off that time. The Nets go the other way with it. Here's Irving. And the layup's good off the glass.
A good decision maker. Look, he looks to make the right plays. Irving's contributions on the glass, they don't go unnoticed.
The pass to Nurkic. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Here's Lillard. The rebound by KD.
That's a shot they're always happy to get, even when he blows the finish.
Lillard against Irving. Shoots the three. The feed to Jordan. Back to Irving. Clock at 6. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. Irving's got his second basket of the game.
Oh, look, what a confident shooter Irving is. He looks so calm and collective whenever he rises and fires like this.
And it's in there.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now here's Brown. There's the triple. And it's Irving missing.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And that one is good.
What a selfish play from Lillard. This guy's no problem giving it up, especially when his teammate's wide open.
Now here is Irving. He kicks to Durant. The Nets working the ball around now. And Lillard is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Harris inside the line. And again, it's Brooklyn converting. Looking at current NBA players, Greg, leaving aside the real star players, who would you love to have played with from this era?
And there's so many guys that, you know, and I hate to call them role players because they bring so much more to the table. But in reality, they got to fill some roles, right? And, you know, John Collins is a guy who's got great potential, a tremendous finisher around the rim. How about Robert Covington, a smooth shooter who defends his tail off? Davis Bertans, a deadly floor spacer who can put the ball down and create and make plays. So there's so many guys like that in the league that make a difference in determining whether your team can win or lose.
Boy, those are three names I don't know that I would have mentioned, so I'm glad you did. Trailblazers trail by 6. Lillard dishes to Jones. And the call will be against Harris. That's his first foul. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. McCollum against Brown. Nurkic trying to get open.
Yeah, really like the defensive focus and intensity at the start.
Nets leading by 4. Irving passes to Brown. Outside Jordan. Back to Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Durant just inside the line. Can't nail the jumper.
With the D playing soft off him, he might have been better off taking it to the hoop instead of settling for the jumper.
Covington kicks to McCollum. Back to Covington. Jordan with some nice D. Brooklyn's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Durant down low. He's guarded by McCollum, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. So Portland ends up going with the new group. The Nets shooting their first foul shot of the night. The free throw drops for Durant.
And the winning mentality, Durant, I mean, he can take over games. He puts the team on his back.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's Simons. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And here is Durant. 7 points in the game. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one at the line is good.
And this spot has always been Jordan's biggest drawback. He's never been able to make his free throws at even a modest rate, and teams are never afraid to put him on the line.
And so it's Brooklyn with their lead standing at 6 points. And Thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, yeah, this is their preferred pace, and it's gotten them out to an early lead.
They've got Collins, also Anthony out there. Monday Hollis Jefferson out there with Ennis Cantor. And it's Simons in at the point guard. They're the group the Portland Trailblazers will start the second quarter with.
And last year showed that there's still a place in the NBA for a guy like Melo. Mostly a mid-range shooter in the league that has turned away from that. But buckets are buckets, and Melo can still light it up. A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Here's Simons. Outside Anthony. Green with the block. And it was not a clean block. Whistle blows and a foul on the defender here. It's a shooting foul, so free throws will be coming up. Well, Carmelo Anthony was out of the NBA for about a year, calendar-wise. Greg, were you surprised it took him so long to get a look and get back in the NBA?
Kevin, I wasn't shocked, but absolutely I was surprised. I mean, it was always going to take the right fit for Melo and the right team, and in this case it was the Blazers. But Melo showed he has legs left in the league and can still be a positive.
Back to Harden. And Cantor pulls it down. Trailblazers trail by 4. Hollis Jefferson passes to Collins, and that one good.
Hard to alter Collins' concentration, especially when he's looking aggressively to score like this.
After a promising rookie campaign, a lost year for Zach Collins, he played only 3 games before the injury took away the rest of his season.
Yeah, I mean, a strange year and a lost year for Collins. You could say that about the whole NBA for that regard. But Collins is underrated as a prospect outside of Portland. This team loves the energy and skill he brings to the table.
Harden, that's good.
Well, Harden's strength is part of what makes him special. Able to score through all kinds of contact.
Here's Simons. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Greg is a broadcaster. Who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many of the guys, you know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who is my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
Passes to Carmelo. Feeds it to Collins. Rejected by Harris. Irving passes to Durant. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
They couldn't have asked for much more from him today. He's been a key force in their offense.
Simons surveying the D. Cantor with it. Guarded now by Irving. Cantor against Irving. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Leading by 5. Irving kicks to KD. To the paint. The kick out to Brown. Jordan against Nurkic. And here's Harris from the arc. No good. Shot missing. For Portland, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. The putback, and Covington stays with it. Covington's got his second basket.
I love his work ethic, not to mention his hands. You need both to convert those tip-ins.
Irving passes to Brown. Back to Irving. From deep. They get it again. Brown against McCollum. Durant down low. Jordan the pass to Brown. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Brown's got his first basket of the night.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Here's McCollum. And he lays it straight in.
So McCullough, he's excellent at handling the rock. He feels like he can get to anywhere he wants on the court.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Irving passes to Durant. To the inside. Stolen by McCollum. And now Lillard running the floor all by himself.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
KD with it. He's got 11. Irving up top. 16 feet away. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And that's it for the first half of action. Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. It was a fast pace for Brooklyn at the outset. They jumped out to a 6-0 lead as they... And that does it for our half.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Bringing the physicality. I mean, they kept working it to him, and he kept delivering.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All filled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. Setting the floor for the Nets. They've got Griffin. Luwawu is out there with Green. Then it's Harden. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. The Nets with the lead. They push it up 4 on 3. Harden the pass to Griffin. Over McCollum. And Griffin with the score. The assist by Harden. Griffin's got his first points in this one.
It's easy to see how Harden's been the league's top assist man before. I mean, he makes the special feeds.
Lillard left side. Green with the block. They recover it. Covington. Nurkic controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Harden outside. And that one drops for him. Harden's got his second bucket of the night.
Now look, nobody takes more contact than Harden inside. Nobody's better at scoring through.
Lillard outside. And finished off by Nurkic.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
Second chance opportunity so big in this instance. Yeah, they have to feel fortunate that they could extend that play.
And Harden with the stuff.
The athleticism Harden possesses is scary. I mean, he's constantly driving toward the basket for these dunks.
And Yusuf Nurkic, missing a whole calendar year not too long ago, was still involved with the team during that stretch and was a fixture on their bench.
Yeah, shout out to my boy Nurkic. Hey, bro, you had some wild shirts on the sideline. I couldn't even watch the game. You was over there dizzying cats up. But I know you were doing your thing, but he would use clothing to call out other players, teams, and commentators. Nurkic doesn't mince words, and I'm glad he's back and playing.
McCollum against Harden. And McCollum with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. McCollum touched it last. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Enes Kanter's checked in for Nurkic. Collins comes in for Robert Covington. Hollis Jefferson's checked in for McCollum. And it's Simons in for Damian Lillard. There's Hollis Jefferson. And it's Hollis Jefferson with the jam.
the kind of ball movement they want to get from Cantor. Scan the floor, and when you spot the open man, get it to him.
Outside Irving. Outside KD. Brown the pass to Jordan. Oh, and the jam by Jordan.
And he doesn't always feel the need to get fancy on those dunks, but when Jordan does, he makes it something special, just like that one.
Inside and stolen by Irving. 4-on-3 break. Here's Brown, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists. And drafted 42nd back in 2018 out of Miami, Bruce Brown has shown himself to be a rugged two-way guard.
Yeah, he's a second-round steal. Jay, he competes at the defensive end of the floor, and his shooting numbers are trending in the right direction. Strong finish by Cantor. The contact doesn't seem to affect his mechanics at all.
The Nets have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Irving passes to Durant. Plenty of space. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. 13 points for Kevin Durant.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Simons, the pass to Carmelo, and it's Anthony with the jam.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
Pass to Green. Now here's Harden, covered by Hollis Jefferson. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Here's Simons. Dinwiddie covering.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game, and he makes the first. He hits both from the stripe. 12 seconds left in the third. Dinwiddie finds Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Nets lead by 2. From Portland. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So it's Brooklyn now, a 2-point game. Robert Covington out there with Derek Jones. Then it's Damian Lillard. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic, and it's Powell in at the 2 spot. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Harden against Powell. Shot clock at 5. It's stolen by Jones. And now Portland on the break. Now Harden. He feeds it to Griffin. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
What an athlete this guy is. Griffin making dunking look so easy.
And now we've got the intentional foul. Zach Collins checked in for Robert Covington. Now here's Lillard. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. He gets that one.
Well, it's easy to appreciate Lillard. Fantastic at powering through the D and nailing the shots.
Lillard against Irving. Kicks it to Harris. Back to Irving. looking to end his cold spell. Count it.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Lillard the pass to Powell. Nurkic with it. The dish to Lillard. 5 on the clock. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It's on Kevin Durant.
Efficiency has been the hallmark right now down the stretch. He is making the most of his opportunity. Well, you look at the career that Dame Lillard has had so far. Taken 6th in the 2012 draft out of Weber State, a small school, but this guy became a franchise player immediately for the Blazers.
Irving passes to Jordan. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's on Damian Lillard.
And with his struggles at the line, you need to hack down DeAndre. You can't let him get the shot off there.
Cantor checked in for the Trailblazers. And Fernie Simons comes in for Lillard. And thinking of Lillard, the numbers over his career are incredible.
And Lillard found his strength as a shooter, and boy, did he exploit it. He's been averaging 20 points per game almost his entire career, and he's kept adding to his game as one of the elite players in our league.
And the rejection by Collins.
This is the defense Collins brings to the table. Excellent at knowing when to go after block.
And yet we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's foul number 2 for him. So for the Trailblazers, Carmelo Anthony, he's checked in for Zach Collins. Hollis Jefferson comes in for Jones. And Lillard subbed in for Anthony Simons. And a switch here for Brooklyn. James Harden, he's checked in for Brown. Harden kicks to Irving. A minute 50 left in the game. It's Harden with the drive, and the jam by Harden.
I mean, and these are the kinds of shots this team expects Harden to hit regularly. I mean, just such a talented offensive player.
Lillard outside. From deep three-point range, they get it back. Cantor, the pass to Carmelo. He was all alone on that one.
And the shooting form of Anthony, just perfect. He's dangerous with the catch and shoot, and just terrific at scoring when in rhythm.
Harden against Powell. Outside, KD. Irving double team. And it's Jordan atop the key. Irving dishes to Jordan. Top of the key. And it's Irving missing. The Trailblazers have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Powell kicks to Lillard. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Nets. They lead by 1. Outside Irving. In the corner, Harden, this one for 3, the putback, and there's Jordan, putting it right back in.
One thing never changes in the NBA. Jordan will always be there among the top offensive rebounders in the league.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Irving against Lillard. Lillard again missing. And here's Harden. Deep, and the miss. And and so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it for It's time for the NBA. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. We've got Damian Lillard, Robert Covington out there with Derek Jones. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic, and it's Simons in at the 2 spot. And for Milwaukee, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward. Now, here's Lillard. Simons, the pass to Lillard. Some veterans on these teams, Clark. What are you looking for and how that will impact the game?
Well, I think both of these teams have a really solid roster. And I love the blend of experience and youth. When you have NBA experience on the floor, there's just a level of play that you see at the defensive end that makes it enjoyable for me. I think that's what we'll see tonight. Experienced pros getting after it.
Lopez kicks to Holiday. 6 to shoot. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Goes back up. Rebounded by Covington. Portland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Kicks it out to Lillard, and the pass to Simons. Lets it go from deep. And Chris Middleton pulls it down.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
And some people harp on his lack of height, but his size doesn't hurt him at all when it comes to rebounding.
They get it again. Kicks it out to Lillard. Back to Covington. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Middleton outside. Passes it to Holiday. Over Lillard. That's good from Holiday on the assist by Middleton.
How about the court vision of Middleton? Just so good at finding the open man.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Left side, Covington. Nobody near Lillard. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. And G.A. Chris Middleton over his career much improved on the defensive end.
A true two-way player. I tell you, that 6'11" wingspan helps. Able to use that length to bother shots and disrupt passes.
Now here's Giannis. Kicks it down to Middleton. Back to Giannis. Lays it up and banks it in.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Lillard. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo finds Middleton. And the dunk by Lopez.
The big fella with the big finish. Lopez rocking that rim.
First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Lillard, the pass to Simons. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Middleton. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And they call an illegal screen here.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. Anthony can't hit. And so Giannis will bring it up for Milwaukee. Outside Holiday. The kick out to Lopez. Off target with his 3. Trailblazers trail by 4. Here's McCollum. Buries it down low.
And give McCollum credit. It's big for his confidence when he's able to muscle these shots in.
Giannis outside. Holiday dishes to Giannis. Good work there as it goes.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Portland's gone 0 of 4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. McCollum up top. Shot from the top of the key. And the jumper is on the mark. McCollum's got his second bucket tonight.
What a professional. McCollum's reliability on offense is such a gift to his team.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. The kick out to Holiday. Back to Giannis. 5 to shoot. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. .15 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. McCollum against T. McCollum, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Milwaukee. And when asked to compare himself to LeBron James,
I know if I put the work in, maybe.
And Greg, that's the humble, hard-working approach we've come to expect from Giannis.
You know, he's not interested in putting himself on a pedestal. Enough people do that for him. He just wants to become the best he can be and win rings.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Bobby Portis out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's Teague, and it's Forbes in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Pass to Connaughton. Back to Forbes. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Forbes has got his first basket.
And, you know, in that mid-range area, that in-between area, Forbes is a hard cover because when he gets a little room, he's really deadly.
And stolen by Jeff Teague. Stolen by McCollum. Here's Hollis Jefferson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Jeff Teague.
And given how big and powerful Hollis Jefferson is, not surprising to see him utilize that strength to draw fouls inside.
Greg, you were a feared ball hawk in your playing days, and I know you see similar players playing today.
No doubt about that, Kev. You know, Ben Simmons, a player at 6'10" with those hands. He's incredible to watch on that. And how about Fred VanVleet, though? He's a guy, they say he's 6'1". I don't know. But he gets into you and competes, man. And that's the beauty of our game. You know, you can be as big as the trees and have a major impact, or you can be one of those little fellas, as they like to call us, and be equally as effective on the floor.
Like the Chris Pauls, the Patrick Beverleys, there are a lot of those guys that play the ball like you did so well. Yeah, right. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And, guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Jones, the pass to Simons. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Holiday looking over the floor. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. And a miss there on the triple. The Trailblazers have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Pass to Simons. Back to McCollum. And there's the pass to Simons. Clock at 4. McCollum against DiVincenzo. There's Nurkic putting it right back in. Nurkic has got the game tied up here for the Trailblazers.
And this is where Nurkic gets a lot of his points, staying active even after the shot goes up.
DiVincenzo passes to Antetokounmpo, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Here's Forbes. Portis trying to free himself. The shot's good from Forbes.
Boy, Forbes showing you some quick-footedness there. Nice instincts.
Hollis Jefferson passes to Lillard. To the middle. It's stolen by Teague. One-on-one fast break. Shoots it up. No good from Connaughton. Trailblazers trail by 4. Here's Lillard. Makes it off the glass. Lillard's got his first 2 points of the night.
Really, it's a thing of beauty to watch Hollis Jefferson move the ball like that. I mean, he's a team-oriented guy who looks to make the pass as much as possible.
Portis, the pass to Teague. Back to Portis. Here's Connaughton. He's covered by Cantor. Up again. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Hollis Jefferson in the post. And that's good off the glass that time. Hollis Jefferson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And with the physical gifts that Hollis Jefferson has, he plays a lot bigger than his listed height.
So the... All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And Shaq, you bestowed your Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo. And that'll do it.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. So it's the Bucks now. On the court for the Trailblazers. Damian Lillard out there with Little. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. Then it's Robert Covington. And it's Giles in at the 5. Roaming the paint. A nice shot by Teague.
Well, nice job that time, guys, from Forbes. Spotting the wide open man and dropping the dime.
Lillard, the pass to Little. Back to Lillard. Banked in off the glass. Lillard's got his second bucket.
Boy, I love watching Lillard turn on the Jets, using that astounding speed to blaze past the defenders.
Teague against Lillard. Here's Connaughton. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Clock at 6. And the 3 ball is good. And the Bucks lead by 3.
Teague's ability to find the open man makes him one of the better passing point guards in the league.
Back to Lillard. He dishes it to Little. Now, here's Lillard. Defense is right there. Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now as opposed to when you played?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but, you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental. And I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so vital.
Lillard looking around. Nailed from three-point land. Lillard's got it all tied up now for the Trailblazers. Antetokounmpo dishes to Holiday. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Collins comes in for Yusuf Nurkic. And Carmelo Anthony has subbed in for Robert Covington. And Portland making a change here. Cantor's checked in. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Lillard. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Lillard is really a force of nature. I mean, an incredible talent who torches just about everybody with his scoring ability.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Passes it to Connaughton. Now Portis. He's covered by Cantor. Portis in the post. He's against Cantor. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. Milwaukee shooting their first free throw tonight. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Lillard the pass to Little. Back to Lillard. Pass to Cantor. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. And the Trailblazers lead by 1.
Yeah, you know, Lillard has been so good at finding the open man, puts a lot of zip on his passes, and he knows he's responsible for getting his teammates the ball.
In a wide open look for Portis. That 3 off the mark. And Collins has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. And here's Anthony from the arc. Outside Collins. Anthony finds Cantor. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. A second chance effort. And that's 2 points on the layup. Cantor's got the lead up to 3 now for the Trailblazers.
Boy, I think they've lost their intensity. I mean, the defensive pressure is lacking this half.
Now, here's Tucker. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pass to Teague. The pass to Portis. Shoots over Cantor. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Lillard. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. He's on Jeff Teague.
You know, Dame loves to test the defense like that. Runs up against it and then outworks them.
And some changes here for the Bucks.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
And guys, I think it's exactly the right thing to do with the league. Keep going at defenders and find a way to get yourself to the line.
On the wing, Giannis. And he gets the bucket.
Antetokounmpo going to work inside. Yeah, he's 6'11", but he's also relentless.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Little kicks to Lillard. From deep 3-point range, DiVincenzo with the rebound.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be. But so far, that's not been the case.
It's stolen by Little. 1 second left, and Anthony lays it up and in.
And love the muscle Anthony brings to the 3 spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside.
And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Powell with it. Kicks to McCollum. To the inside. It's thrown down to Kumbo. Fast break, Milwaukee from 12 feet out. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 3 assists in the game. Covington passes to McCollum. Back to Covington. And it's good for 2. Covington's got his first points of the game.
And offensively, they seem to have turned a corner.
Yeah, I don't know if it's coincidence or not, but a much better half since they changed hoops. And they're really looking strong here.
Feeds it to Middleton. Antetokounmpo passes to DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 6. Giannis inside. Guarded by Powell, and it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut back down to 3 on the basket from Antetokounmpo. Now McCollum. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Outside Holiday. Covington against Antetokounmpo. And he uses the glass on the layup. Giannis has got 12 points in just the second half.
And you can sense the urgency from them now. They were flat in that first half, but they've come out here in the second and been much more aggressive offensively.
And here's McCollum. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to Lopez. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. DiVincenzo kicks to Middleton. Giannis against Nurkic. Here's Antetokounmpo. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Robert Covington picks one up. Bobby Portis is checked in for Milwaukee. Bryn Forbes comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And a switch here also for Portland. Lillard's checked in. Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they've got a nice groove going right now offensively.
Passes it to Portis. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. And the Bucks lead by 1. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for Portland. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Proof positive that Lillard is worthy. That's talent you can build a franchise around.
Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Drew Holiday. The Trailblazers also changing it up. Enes Kanter's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Zach Collins comes in for Robert Covington. And it's Rondé Hollis-Jefferson in for Jones. Here is Forbes. He's guarded by McCollum. Pass to Portis. Shoots over Hollis-Jefferson. And that one goes long. Trailblazers have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Collins dishes to Kanter. Back to Collins. McCollum with the ball. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Well, Collins carved out an impressive NBA career for himself, and I think he's still ascending. He was the 10th pick in the 2013 NBA draft. He's still got plenty of upside.
Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for the Bucks. Collins against Antetokounmpo. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Got it! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
There's 14 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Lillard, and Lillard throws it down.
Late in the game, up
big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Collins with some nice D. And so the big win by Portland in a tight game. A truly gutsy performance away from home. Downtown Milwaukee is seated. And let's...
Kevin, thanks very much.
All right, David, thank you. So the Nets starting five. Kyrie Irving is out there with Brown. Then it's Joe Harris. Then it's Jordan. And it's Durant in at the 4 slot. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the 5 spot. Now, here is Irving. Passes it to KD. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big men up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor, will likely be the victor.
And Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
That's a nice move on the bounce from Giannis, showing that the tools are getting sharper.
Brown feeling it out a bit. Here's the 3. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That's his first foul. Irving for 3.
Well, without the D from Holiday there, that shot probably has a better chance of going in. His hustle altered that attempt.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Holiday finds DiVincenzo. Just 5 to shoot. Giannis high post. Here's Lopez, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Irving against Holiday. Fires from deep. That doesn't go in either for Irving. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks.
And last season, Giannis Antetokounmpo welcoming his first child into the world.
And maybe now an MVP at home as a most valuable papa. The mother of his son was a volleyball player in her day. So you got to think, as this kid grows up, maybe the recruits are sending letters already.
Here's Giannis. Following the basket by Kyrie Irving. And Giannis throws it down.
Giannis bringing it down, using that sensational length to get that finish.
DiVincenzo against Brown. Here's Irving. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Pass to Middleton. Off the left rim and out. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Taken away by Holiday. Here's Giannis. And the dunk by Giannis.
Fundamental play there from Lopez, spotting the open man and then sending him the ball.
Irving looking over the floor. Durant just inside the line. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. And Holiday has it in the corner. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Well, he could just see over the defense. The eyes to spot the open man. Giannis flourishing right now as a facilitator.
Irving dishes to Durant. Left side, Jordan. 6 to shoot. And here's Harris from the arc. Milwaukee with the rebound.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and it's blocked by Brown, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And Brooklyn called for the foul.
Lopez serves as an unbelievable case study for someone who changed his game over time. I mean, almost in a season. So specifically, how he added the 3-point shot, it's made him such a valuable asset to this offense.
Now here's Brown. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Durant, the pass to Jordan. Shoots. And again, no good by Brooklyn. The wide open look here for Holiday. The shot, no good. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Here's Harden. Oh, that was something else.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
Connaughton kicks to T. Here's the floater. Here's Tucker. The kick out to T. Now the pass to Connaughton. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Here's Nora. The three-pointer, no good. From outside the arc. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Bucks lead by 3. And recently, Kevin Durant discussed what they have to face.
I think we get a lot of teams' best shot in the first.
And Greg, it's one of the great challenges of being one of the teams to beat.
But that's the difference with a superstar like Durant. He can give you elite play from start to finish. Lesser guys can do that only in spurts.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
They've got P.J. Tucker. He's out there with Bobby Portis. And it's Nora in at the small forward. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Now, here's Teague. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. No good on the shot. Dinwiddie with some nice D. And Harden with the stuff.
You know, and with how deliberate he can be, Harden still can surprise defenders with that burst, that underrated vertical that he possesses.
Now, here's Portis. The 3. Harden grabs the miss.
Not quite enough defense That time around, just lucky he was off. You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Here's Dinwiddie. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Middleton the pass to Lopez. Shots good by Middleton.
Middleton looking pretty comfortable right now playing in the pick and roll, whether he's passing the ball or shooting it. Right now making good decisions.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Llewellyn. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn.
Oh, yikes. Look out below. How about that finish? Whew. Most players would give anything for that kind of verdict.
But he's not giving it away. He wants to keep it all for himself.
Maybe we should call the maintenance crew. He's trying to tear the rim off.
It's deflected. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The pass. What a jam!
Wow, fans loving that right there.
What a jam!
Nice. And Green is a critical role player for this team. His passing is really phenomenal.
Now here's DiVincenzo. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Middleton. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far. Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince stars that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office. You can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think the biggest way to keep them there is to build a championship caliber team around them. I think that is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that there is a reason to want to leave.
It's a solid blueprint. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul. A platoon swap here for Brooklyn. Irving dishes to Jordan. He kicks it to Brown. Jordan inside. Lopez is there. No good from Jordan. Bucks have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. And that one's good by Giannis. Giannis has got 10.
This is what makes Giannis such an elite player, his ability to score in those difficult situations down low with lots of bodies around.
Pass to KD. Over Lopez. Brown finds KD. No good with the triple. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Jordan with the rebound.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
And there it is for him.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Left side, Antetokounmpo. Middleton trying to break free. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Not sure how he saw that there. Holiday with a firm understanding of how to get the ball to an open teammate.
Durant with it. On the wing, Irving. Back to KD. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just...
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson. A tremendous game we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 12 points. Thanks for joining.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively. But he's going to keep going at him.
And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Harris is out there with Durant. And it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Brown. And it's Jordan in at the 5, roaming the paint.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
That's it, and the Milwaukee lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Durant. KD's got the first bucket of the third here for the Nets. Teague against Irving. Shoots from 12. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Giannis against KD. Kicks it to Brown. Now, here is Irving. Defense right on him. The Nets need to get a shot off here. That puts them in the lead. And the Nets lead by 1.
And Kyrie doing a good job of just setting everybody up, making sure there's a great pace and tempo to each possession offensively.
Kumbo inside. Defended by Durant. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions. And you go back, Giannis Antetokounmpo, the 15th pick in that 2013 draft. Hindsight, obviously 2020, but I think it's safe to say he should have been drafted a little bit higher.
Yeah, you have so many of those blogs out there that go back and want to redraft classes. Giannis Antetokounmpo back in 2013. I'm pretty sure at this.
And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
Giannis Antetokounmpo. And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Blinding speed there shown by Kyrie Irving on the boost. And when he puts it on the floor like that, he's getting all the way to the rim.
And there's the feed to Antetokounmpo. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 3 assists now in this one. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Brown the pass to Irving. No good on the 3.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Antetokounmpo. Good again. He's on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting.
Well, Giannis scores inside. One of the best in the business at getting his feet wet in the paint. And a strong feel for the attack that time.
Pass to KD. Again, the Nets for 2.
That's where Durant is making a living right now. A sensational jump shooter and a deadly release.
Inside, here's Giannis. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And that's an intentional foul. 1:07 left to play here in the third. And here is Irving. He has 6. Jordan kicks to KD. Back to Jordan. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Jordan's got his first bucket of the night.
Of course, Kevin Durant, one of the game's greatest scorers of all time, but his ability within this offense to make plays, elevating the team.
Teague against Dinwiddie. Teague left side. Rebound, Brooklyn.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Luwawu-Cabarrot kicks to Dinwiddie. Right side, Green. Shot clock at 5. And Dinwiddie gets it to go on the assist by Green. And the Nets lead by 1. Now Teague. Here's Portis. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Nets lead by 1. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Bobby Portis out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's Teague, and it's Connaughton in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Teague with the ball, and it's Harden picking him up. There's the pass to Portis. Green with the block. And there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. That's his first foul. The Nets with the lead. Here is Harden. Pass to Dinwiddie. Basket, good.
And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this hot, a great chance to extend this lead.
Teague feeling it out a bit. Over to the left wing. Here's Portis, and Portis throws it down.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
A great example out here of just a no-quit team continuing to compete until the final buzzer.
Dinwiddie finds Harden. And the jam by Harden.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
When you just look at the box score right now, he's not only filling it up with these points, but in every facet of the game.
Dinwiddie outside. Here's Harden. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 4 assists now tonight.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Dinwiddie against Holiday. To the paint. Dinwiddie with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Harden's got the ball. Taken away by Holiday. Portis in the post. Griffin on him. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Clock at 6. Antetokounmpo against KD. Antetokounmpo with the bucket.
Giannis Antetokounmpo is a star in this league, and more the team trusts him in those moments.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Holiday against Irving. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Not easy to cover DeAndre Jordan. He's that deep inside, nearly impossible to stop.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
And that's how you do it. Free throws can make a huge difference in a tight game.
Holiday dishes to Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Durant down low. Antetokounmpo defending. Harris looking it over. Here's Jordan. Nice move. Basket counts. Jordan's got 4 this quarter.
Now, DeAndre Jordan has seen these moments before. Not usually the guy called upon, but, man, delivering in a big spot.
Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Portis trying to free himself. Count that one, and the Nets lead has been cut down to 1 in the bucket from Antetokounmpo.
Big-time shot from young Giannis there. He feels more and more comfortable in these big moments.
Durant against Giannis. Durant, the pass to Jordan. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. The kick out to Irving from past the arc. Unable to get that one. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Here's Antetokounmpo. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm. He's going to be shaking his head on that one. No, he missed an easy.
Yeah, you can't make him all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's KD.
Despite a laid-back nature, Durant demands the ball in crunch time. This is why.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're trailing by 1. 11 seconds left in the 4th quarter. What's your take, guys?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And sometimes not just what a coach draws up, but who he has execute in these moments.
11 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Passes it to Antetokounmpo. That one drops for him.
Well, that's a shot they need to have Giannis be capable of making consistently. He's continuing to improve from that area.
Timeout called the Nets. They trail by 1. 1 second left in the 4th quarter. And stolen by DiVincenzo. And so it's the Bucks who come out on top here. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up for Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. We've got Damian Lillard. Anthony is out there with Robert Covington. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic, and it's Powell in at the shooting guard. And for the Nets, they've got Harris. Durant is out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then there's Brown, and it's Irving in at the 1 spot. Now, here is Irving. Pass to Jordan. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Nurkic. And the rebound by Nurkic.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
And Lillard kicks to Anthony. No good on the triple. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. And that one's good. Irving. Plenty of experience, Greg, on the floor tonight. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
You know, Kevin, this is one of those games where guys are going to be smart out on the floor. They're going to be in the right positions to make plays. And honestly, this could come down to who makes the bigger, tougher shots.
Now, here's Irving. After the miss from Damian Lillard. The kick out to Brown. Back to Durant. Second chance shot. Tips it. And there's Jordan putting it right back in.
How many times have we seen DeAndre Jordan take it off the window and convert? Boy, he is so good.
Now here's Anthony. Here's Lillard. And it's blocked by Jordan. Outside Irving. Offensive rebound, Nets. Here's Harris. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
Brown, good.
Boy, what wonderful vision. Kevin Durant with a picture-perfect pass. Woo-hoo.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Powell for 3. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Irving against Lillard. Fires the 3. Rebound by Nurkic.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Now here's Anthony. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And this is where Nurkic gets a lot of his points, staying active even after the shot goes up.
Brown outside. Back to Irving, beyond the arc. And it's Portland with the rebound.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Love the assertiveness of Norman Powell. Boy, turn the lights out.
Outside Irving. The pass to Durant. 1:30 left in the first. And again, it's the Nets missing. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. Powell. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Now Irving. Outside, KD. Over Anthony. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Here's the Trailblazers with the ball. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. And it's Anthony with the jam.
How about that? He made no mistake on that one.
Nets trail by 4. Irving passes to Jordan. Back to Irving. There's the 3. It's through for a second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Lillard dishes to Powell. 32 seconds left here in the first quarter. Fires for 3. Jordan with the rebound.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Here's Irving. And that one, good. Irving's got his 3rd basket of the night.
The cleverness, the fearlessness. Kyrie Irving outstanding at finding spots inside to capitalize from.
Here's Lillard. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Yeah, there's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Portland shooting their first free throw of the night.
Wearing the number 0 for a reason. Damian Lillard has it on his back for his city, Oakland. Just the latest star from the town.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. And before the game, we talked to Damian Lillard. You know, Greg,
I don't fear nobody.
And if Lillard's proved anything to us, Greg, in his career, you know he loves a challenge.
One of the premier big shot makers in this game. I don't know if there's anyone you'd rather give the ball to in crunch time.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. What stands out to you guys from the Trailblazers so far in this one?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second quarter. They've got Giles. Hollis Jefferson is out there with McCollum. Then it's Collins. And it's Cantor in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Griffin kicks to Luwawu Cabarro. Back to Griffin. Harden outside. No good there. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Cullen passes to Cantor. Dinwiddie with some nice D.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Here's Harden on the wing. Releases. And it's off the back rim. No good. Portland leading. Down low. Cantor's shot is off.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Here's McCollum. Lays it up off the glass. McCollum's got his first bucket in this one.
Nice touch there from McCollum. Looking comfortable and confident from that range.
Dinwiddie passes to Harden. And it goes down 2 points. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Now here's McCollum. Launches it. The shot will not fall. The Nets have gone 2 of 5 in the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Harden the pass to Dinwiddie. Here's Llewellyn. No points in the game yet for him. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
And if you're looking for a pick and roll finisher, Griffin's your man. Converts at an excellent rate off this play.
McCollum with the ball. Passes to Cannon. Back to McCollum. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. And the shot is good. Now, the superstar players always get the headlines, but you need more great role players, it seems, as you look at the history of champions, to win. So that being said, Greg, what kind of role players do you look for?
You know, Kevin, it starts on your best player, and I think you go from there. Obviously, in today's game, spot-up shooting is critically important. And then you got to factor in versatility. You need guys that can guard multiple positions, that give you some rim protection, but obviously that can also shoot the basketball. And I think it's critical having that instant offense guy coming off the bench as well to, when your team's in a bit of a funk, somebody you can trust to kind of light a fire.
Good point. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. A different look now for Portland. Outside Irving. Feeds it to Jordan. On the wing, Brown. Back to Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
If you don't do your work early and push DeAndre Jordan a little bit out of his comfort range, look out.
Here is Lillard. 5 points in the game. There's 38 seconds left in the first half of the game. Just 5 on the clock. And it's sent back by KD.
Boy, the long arms of Kevin Durant twice on the pipes.
Back to Brown. Out of bounds. Portland takes possession. We've got 13 seconds left in the second quarter. Now Lillard. Good. Lillard's got 7 points.
What strength from Lillard. Just not allowing the defense to have the last word.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters.
Thanks a lot.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. They never put themselves in too much danger. That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Durant. Then it's Joe Harris. Then there's Irving. And it's Brown in at the shooting guard position. So that's the Nets 5. Here's Lillard. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Lillard's got the game tied up here for the Trailblazers.
No excuse giving Lillard that kind of positioning. That's just too easy.
Outside Jordan. On the wing, Irving. He's got 7. Out to KD. Lets it go with a 3. Buries it from 3-point range. And the Nets lead by 3.
And this is Durant's game, right? As soon as he catches the ball, he's ready. Pre-shot preparation outstanding.
Here's Powell. Banked in off the glass. 6 points for him.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. It's Brown on the wing. On the wing, Irving. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Lillard. Jordan trying to free himself up. Another one falls for Brooklyn. Trailblazers trail by 3. Lillard looking around. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
You won't find too many players with a better understanding of the pick and roll than Lillard. He runs that set to a T.
Anthony against Brown. Here's Jordan. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Jordan's got 6.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
Pass to Powell. Nurkic with it. Kicks it out to Lillard. 4 on the clock. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Now here's Irving. He's got 9. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Anthony down low. He's covered by Irving.
Boy, the wingspan of DeAndre Jordan. This guy sends it back with a message.
And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That's his first foul. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
1:57 left to play in the third. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Irving passes to Jordan.
And that's sort of a picture of what not to do on those last 2 possessions. They're being way too loose with the ball.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Jordan finds Irving to the paint. And KD the bucket on the assist by Irving. Durant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Pass to Powell. And here's Nurkic. Lillard outside. Back to Nurkic. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Lillard misses. And the call will be against Yusuf Nurkic. That is his first foul of the game. And KD's got the ball here for the Nets. It's a 1-point game. Harris outside. On the wing, Brown. Back to Jordan. And then slammed in by Jordan.
Wow, looks like 2017 when DeAndre came home with the dunk contest trophy. Makes it look easy there.
Covington passes to Lillard. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan. Jordan's got 5 rebounds tonight. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Durant kicks to Harris. On T. And no good. Trailblazers trail by 3. Nurkic the pass to Powell. Back to Nurkic. Over Jordan. Anthony. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. Well, we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Nets lead by 3. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Collins is out there with Giles. Then there's McCollum. Then it's Enes Kanter. And it's Hollis Jefferson in at the 2.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
McCollum against Irving. Now here's McCollum. Not a lot of room. Can't connect from short range. Brooklyn leading by 5. Irving looking for an opening. Here's Jordan. Over in the corner, Brown. Picked his pocket. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And when you think of McCollum, the word efficient comes to mind. This guy just shoots the ball and plays the game at a high level.
And so McCollum nails both of them. Burnett shooting well, 50% from the floor. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. The pass to Luau. Back to Dinwiddie. 5 on the clock. Griffin trying to get open. Dinwiddie with the bucket. Dinwiddie's got his first points in this one.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Dinwiddie against McCollum. Right wing. There's Hollis Jefferson. Tries again. Over Harden. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on James Harden.
Well, you can see the basketball IQ of Hollis Jefferson on display. He senses the foul coming, goes straight into it.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Harden dishes to Dinwiddie. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
McCollum passes to Hollis Jefferson. Back to McCollum. Portland moving the ball around. Hollis Jefferson with it. Now Green defending. And Harden comes to help. Giles kicks to McCollum. And it's Griffin with the rebound.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Ball stolen. And now Portland on the break. Giles leading the charge. It's tipped. Hollis Jefferson passes to Kanter. Count that one. Kanter's got his first points of the night.
Enes Kanter, so aggressive and assertive. Big-time play.
Passes it to Harden. Dishes to Green. Shot clock at 5. To the inside. Here's Griffin. And it's Portland with the rebound. Giles has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Collins. Oh, and they take the lead. And the Trailblazers lead by 1. We've seen some great competition in this one.
Yeah, 7 already in the game. And I think it shows you how well these two teams match up with one another.
Harden draws the double. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And this is what great players do. Harden understanding how to deliver in a big moment.
There's 1:17 left in the fourth quarter. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Boy, Enes Kanter's willingness to be the guy to take over in a critical stretch, so impressive.
Here is Harden. Outside Griffin. Pass to Harden. And Enes Kanter picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Brooklyn. Jordan, he's checked in for Griffin. Kevin Durant comes in for Green. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Dinwiddie. Harden against Powell. Harden kicks to KD.
Count it! That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. And Jordan sends it back. And they get it back. The coach's challenge has been issued. A team like this, out of the wire, this is what it's for.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to make a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about. Getting
NBA.
And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the pair of the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at center. And for the Trailblazers, they've got Jones. Nurkic is out there with Robert Covington. Then it's Damian Lillard, and it's Simons in at the 2. Now here's Middleton. The pass to DiVincenzo. Giannis outside. Just 5 on the clock. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Lopez against Nurkic. Lillard fires away from way outside. From beyond the arc and then some. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Holiday looking for an opening. Back to Antetokounmpo. 6 to shoot. Pass to DiVincenzo. Lets it go from 14. And the shot is long.
Oh, he found open space from mid-range. Just maybe rushed his release a little bit.
Covington dishes to Nurkic. Lillard against Holiday. Elbow shot is on the way. That's good on the jump shot. Lillard's got his second basket of the night.
My goodness, what a move there to lose the defender. Got him on his heels, and then he made it look easy from there on in.
And that one's good by Giannis.
He's got some pep in his step tonight. I wonder what he had to eat last night. I mean, very solid first quarter for him at the offensive end.
Simons, the pass to Nurkic. Lillard outside. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
But Lillard's used to getting pushed around. Got to admire how he muscles it in regardless.
Holiday dishes to Antetokounmpo. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Giannis has got 6 points.
3 for 4 from the field to start the game. They'll take that.
Trailblazers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Simons surveying the D. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game. Well, Greg, with your son getting drafted, you join the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duos.
You know, I got the opportunity to play with Arvydas Sabonis in Portland, and remember Domantas as a little kid.
No
now
kidding.
He's an all-star last year. You know, I think you're going to have an influx of that in the coming years. Dwayne Wade's son is a terrific player. We know about LeBron's son's ability. He's possibly heading to the league one day. You just never know. I'm as a dad, it's going to get the opportunity to watch his son play excited, but I think you're going to see more of this in the future.
Cole and Greg Anthony. I like the way that sounds. Lillard misses. Bucks trail by 3. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Inside, Nurkic with the steal. Here's Simons, defended by DiVincenzo. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You know, this is the type of guy I like, from undrafted to a quality role player. I mean, he has heart. He's gotten better every year. Covington adds a lot to this team. He can let that thing fly, too. He's a fearless shooter.
And it's Milwaukee's ball. On the wing, Holiday. Covington against Antetokounmpo. And there's the call on Jones. That is his first foul of the game. Milwaukee shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And what I like about Lopez is his throwback game. He's most dangerous when he's operating close to the basket.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. A different look for Milwaukee. Here's Norrell. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Portis. It's good from about 19 feet.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here's McCollum. Jacks up a three. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Teague, the pass to Portis. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Here's Nora. Back to Tucker. And foul on the shot. So, folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Now here's McCollum. Portland again missing. Now here's Tucker. Pass to Connaughton. Back to Tucker. Teague with a clean look. It's all tied in Portland. And the second quarter about to get started. Well, before the game, we talked with Damian Lillard. He credits his upward.
I think it comes from the...
And that's the kind of support, Greg, he gives his teammates on and off the floor.
And, guys naturally trust him. They believe in him, and he typically comes through when they need him.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And for Portland, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, how many coaches say, we want to start fast? Now, let's see if they can maintain that intensity.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Bobby Portis out there with P.J. Tucker. And there's Teague, and it's Nora in at the 3. Back to Anthony. McCollum outside. Pulls up on the wing. Up again, and staying with the play, Anthony.
I love his work ethic, not to mention his hands. You need both to convert those tip-ins.
Teague against McCollum. Here's Nora. Off target with his 3. Now Cantor. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Teague against McCollum. And it's Giles missing.
I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
To the middle. Nora, the pass to Teague. No good on the 3. Trailblazers have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And a wide open look for McCollum with nobody on him. He buries the jumper.
Such a smart offensive player. When McCollum sees these shots open up, he doesn't think twice about firing.
Connaughton passes to Teague. Pass to Connaughton. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. Trailblazers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And there's the pass to Giles. Now the feed to Cantor. And Cantor throws it down.
Oh, man, what a slam by Cantor. His size lets him make easy work of those big plays in the paint.
Teague finds Portis. Over Cantor. Misses off the right iron. Portland leading by 4. And now the fast break. Anthony with the ball.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Connaughton passes to Portis. Now here's Tucker. He's tightly guarded. Pass to Connaughton. Shot clock at 6. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Here's Portis. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Portis has got 4 points this quarter.
If this speaks to how strong Portis is, it's obvious he enjoys showing off that muscle.
Outside Collins. Here's McCollum. Yep, that one goes. McCollum's got the lead up to 6 now for Portland.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Pass to Portis. Kicks it to T. Back to Portis. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight. And here are the Trailblazers now. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Anthony looking it over. Passes it to McCollum. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. McCollum's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Teague up top. He's guarded by McCollum. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Yeah, I love how Teague was able to shield off the defender and still go up and finish for a chance at the three-point play.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Collins passes to McCollum. Down low. It's deflected and stolen by DiVincenzo. He dishes it to Lopez. Teague against McCollum. Just 5 to shoot. Second shot opportunity. He doesn't hit that one.
The defense there got away with a major.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
The first quarter for the Trailblazers was fairly even. At its highest, their lead topped out at 5. And that...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Bobby Portis with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
Robert Covington out there with Nurkic. Then there's Derek Jones. Then it's Damian Lillard, and it's Simons in at the shooting guard position. So that's who Terry Stotts starts the second half with. Antetokounmpo kicks to Lopez. And the rebound by Nurkic. Portland leading by 3. Kicks it out to Lillard. Nurkic the pass to Simons. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they're forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is, to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed. But it's always existed. And the reality is this. You become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
It's still early, but a 1-for-4 start to the half, that's a bad sign if you ask me. If they've got a can't-miss play, now's the time to break the glass and pull it out.
Lopez kicks to DiVincenzo. They get it back. Another shot. That one's in there. The Trailblazer lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Lopez.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Lillard outside. And Lillard gets double teamed. On the pass to Covington. And Middleton with the block.
They're having trouble getting going here in the second half. I mean, that's their 4th miss in 5 attempts.
Here's Holiday. A miss that time would have put him up. For Portland, they've gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively.
But look how quickly Lillard leaps out in transition. He wants to run down the throat of the D, burn him in the open floor.
Outside Holiday. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. DiVincenzo passes to Lopez. Bucks passing it around. Here's Antetokounmpo. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Giannis has got 4 this quarter.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
Back to Lillard. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
And Holiday kicks to DiVincenzo. Jones against Middleton. Back to Antetokounmpo. Feeds it to Lillard. To the inside. And stolen by DiVincenzo. And here's the fast break. Giannis leading the way.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing the muscles he's added to that near 7-foot frame.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And it's tied up with that one. We've got 1:13 left in the third. McCollum dishes to Carmelo. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Pulls it from the elbow. He can't hit that time. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Pass to Tucker. For the lead. Back to Teague. Over McCollum. That one wide left. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. And almost gets it to go, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And the speed of McCollum, outstanding at using it on the drive to pick up the contact.
This is his first free throw of the game. And so McCollum nails both of them. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Teague against McCollum. Teague the pass to Nwora. Hits it from 3-point range. Nwora's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And here's McCollum. He's got 8. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Bucks lead by 1. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
This is how you quarterback an offense. He sees and anticipates what the defense is doing.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Then it's Holiday. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Nwora in at the 2 spot. Portland trailing here. It's tipped. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
And we talk about Antetokounmpo's all-around skills, and tonight it's been about the scoring. He's put this offense on his back.
Anthony finds McCollum. Clock at 6. Back to Anthony. Here's Cantor. Can't hit from in close. Bucks leading by 3. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Takes it down to Middleton. Passes it to Lopez. And here we go, Anthony heading to the hoop. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
This is the kind of ball movement they want to get from Cantor. Scan the floor, and when you spot the open man, get it to him.
Outside Holiday. Here's Antetokounmpo. Lopez passes to Middleton, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And we all know about Middleton's shooting ability, but don't underestimate his explosiveness at the rim.
Outside Anthony. Inside. Takes it from 10. Gets a hand on it, and staying with the play, Anthony. Anthony's got 4 this quarter.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by for the Trailblazers. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Lopez outside. 5 to shoot. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And now here comes Jones leading the break, and it's slammed in by Jones.
Adept at using his length on defense. That's Covington. I mean, the moment you're careless around him, he strikes.
Here's the pass to Giannis. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. A shot by Middleton, wide open. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Oh, that's just a lucky break for the defense. Yeah, keep giving him that shot. Bad things will happen.
On the basket by Jones.
Realizing when the defenders have overcommitted, like how Nurkic looks to hit the open man.
And they double up Antetokounmpo. Pass to Middleton. Outside Holiday. Here's Giannis. Defended by Covington. To the paint. Here's Jones. And Jones slams it in.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Oh, you're right, and I love the opportunistic approach. These kinds of hustle plays can be game changers.
Lopez, good, and the assist goes to Giannis.
And these are the spots Lopez has been in before, and he knows how to deliver.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. Here's Lillard. 1:12 left in the game. And closing the shot, even with the foul. Now the 2 free throws. It's on Bobby Portis.
The outstanding quickness of Lillard. It keeps the D on their heels. He excels at drawing the foul when he drives.
2-possession game now. I mean, those were really important foul shots.
And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Portis. No one near him. Good. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
So assured. Sometimes Portis prepares himself to shoot the ball as it's coming his way.
Here's Lillard. Down low. Here's Simon. It's in!
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. The wide open look here for Holiday. No good from outside. And here's Portland. They're on a 14-6 run. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Passes it to Covington. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. And he shows the focus there. Nails the technical.
And taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
They grabbed their own miss. Nurkic kicks to Lillard. And it's off from three-point range. Portis in the post. And so it's Portland winning this one. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.